Creativity is about discovering and making new connections in early childhood education. It literally fits right into the mold of learning through play. And as you might already know, play is one of the key ways in which young children learn and develop. By encouraging creative activities through the use of digital technologies, in addition to the traditional practices, you can help preschoolers, for example, achieve the following skills that you see here. So how can you encourage creative play with the use of digital technology in early childhood education? Well, first of all, it's important that you nurture and extend children's creativity through your relationships and interactions with them. You also need to provide ICT in ways that will support your early childhood pedagogy and your understanding about the nature of young children's developing creativity. It is also essential that you provide them with a range of open-ended and meaningful ICT experiences, with plenty of opportunities to explore and to interact or collaborate with others. And finally, you will need to model using ICT creatively yourself to cultivate an environment where creativity can shine. Other ways include joining in the fun, which is also useful if the child needs additional help or encouragement. You could also offer an alternative viewpoint, show genuine interest, can clarify ideas by saying things like, so you think if we empty the paint pot into the image, it will escape through the gap? Or you could use positive questioning, such as, what would happen if we did? Or, that's an interesting idea. You can ask other open questions, such as, I wonder what would happen if? And then, of course, you can model the thinking. Let us examine some ways in which you can model the using ICT creatively. Technology offers new and powerful ways to document the learning process, and you may have at your disposal the following ICT tools and resources. As a practitioner, if you are to use these tools creatively, then you need to become familiar with them and allow yourself to explore their possibilities and to become confident in your use. Being familiar with the program will help you to identify these circumstances when children are ready to move on to a new feature or to use the software for a more demanding purpose. This familiarity involves more than just knowing how to use a program for a variety of tasks. It means reflecting the process that helps the child to carry out and the ICT techniques with which particular effects can be achieved. It is not a question of how much technology you use, but of using the technology you choose skillfully and imaginatively. Nor is it about acquiring ICT skills, but developing an understanding and judgment about how to use those skills appropriately. For example, you might have a digital camera that you might want to try developing the way you take photographs. So you could take photographs of the processes of children building blocks in a construction process. What if you use Zoom? Think about using Zoom to zoom in and take a close-up action shot of the children's hands as they carefully build things and balance the blocks. Or maybe taking photographs of the expressions on their faces as the concentration on their looks, on the faces as they collaborate. Or maybe you could capture the whole process of construction, then create a whole slideshow of the photographs. And if you want to take it further, try thinking about maybe using PowerPoint to create some more visual effects with them. There are many creative ways that you can easily apply today. But you have to remember that creativity comes from the child, and you need to give the children time to be creative, to express themselves and to develop their creative skills, freedom to be creative when they want to be, support and choices of a range of creative media and inspiration as a starting point for them to get going. If you like this video and would like to know more, visit my ICT in Education Teacher Academy, where there are over 30 online courses for early childhood educators on how you can successfully integrate technology in early childhood education today. Become a member today for just $31 per month and go through each course at your own pace.